Hi, this is the last part of our solving equation tutorial. This time, I'm not gonna use algebra tiles. We're just gonna perform the inverse operations of the series of operations involved in this multi-step equation. So let's look into the problem. We have here 5 times the quantity, 3x plus 10 divided by 2 minus 7 equals 3. So the first operation that I can see there is multiplication. That 5 there is a multiplier. There's a parenthesis enclosing the 3x plus 10. There's a dividing by 2 to indicate division, and there's a subtraction. Now, if you will try to remember the order of operations, and some people try to remember or memorize this mnemonic device. I still want you to remember the vocabulary words though. This P represents parentheses, and some people change it into G to represent all the grouping symbols. Sometimes it's not just parentheses, but some use brackets or braces. The E represents exponents. The M and the D represents multiplication and division, and that's performed in order from left to right, and that's similar with addition and subtraction. Now, since we're solving for the unknown, we are going backwards. That will be our strategy. So since we are given subtraction last, we're going to perform it first. But we will do the opposite of subtraction, which is addition. I'm going to copy the original equation first. 5 times 3x plus 10 divided by 2 minus 7 equals 3. So I'm undoing the subtraction by addition. So I'm adding 7 on both sides. That cancels out the 7 here. It becomes a 0. That's eliminated. 7 plus 3 is 10. And on the left, I'm gonna bring this quantity down. So that's 5 times 3x plus 10 over 2. The next operation I'm going to undo is the division operation. So what's the opposite of division? And yes, that is multiplication. What are we going to multiply by? So since it was divided by 2 in the equation, it means we're going to multiply by 2. So I'll multiply the left and right side of the equation by 2. That will turn this into 1 because 2 divided by 2 equals 1. Let's bring down the 5 times the quantity 3x plus 10, and the right side is simplified to 20. 10 times 2 equals 20. Now, I still see 5 times 3x plus 10. So there's a parenthesis right there. Either you do the distributive property, or you can divide by 5 on both sides. The answer would remain the same. So I'm going to show you the 2 ways that you can do that. And you can choose whichever is easier for you. So let's say I chose to follow the distributive property. It means I'm going to multiply 5 to all the terms in the parentheses. So 5 times 3x, that's going to give me 15x. 5 times 10, that's going to give me 50. And that would equal, let me move this a bit. Give me a second there. There you go. So this equals 20. And if I take away 50 on both sides to undo that plus 50, bring down the 15x, and negative 50 plus 20, since the signs are opposite, subtract 50 and 20, I get 30. Take the sign from the number with a higher absolute value, so that's 50, so that will be negative 30. Divide 15 on both sides using the division property of equality, and you have x equals negative 2. Now, if I chose to divide instead of use the distributive property, here's what I'm going to get. I'm dividing by 5. And so I have 3x plus 10 left behind, and 20 divided by 5 is 4. If I subtract 10 on both sides, I will get 4 minus 10, which is also negative 6. Bring down the 3x. 3x equals negative 6. To undo that multiplication there, divide by 3. And so you see that my answer is equal to negative 2 as well. So either way, the answer is correct. Again, I said choose what you're comfortable with. Okay? Bye.